I'm live. I'm trying this again. So I've been forced to go to YouTube. Quite unsuccessfully, I might add. Not sure how well yesterday's video ended up doing. I never even looked. I know it wasn't great from the beginning. I know nobody actually came on whilst I was live. I know I just tried to go live on Facebook again and got that message again. Morning, Sydney. How you doing? You're my first guesticle. How you doing? I really appreciate you coming and checking me out today. If you don't mind, I don't even know how this works on here. Is there a way to share this shit? I'm not familiar with the YouTube live stream way of doing things, but hey, two other people showed up. What's going on, you guys? So I don't even know what to say anymore. Like, this couch nonsense is just out of hand. Morning. Not sure I have to figure it out. Right on. It's the fact that now we're on day 2 that I'm not allowed to go live because of low internet connection. Yet here I am on fucking YouTube, shining like a superstar. I think that kind of, if anything, it's a little suspicious. Suspicious. Yeah. Oh. So this couch thing is getting out of hand. Really, it is. I guess Mike Tin is one of their. He's a guy that's claiming to have started it. Although I don't remember seeing him, so I can't tell you. But the whole thing is just, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. It's so strange. The idea that you can get so many people to band together to be obscenely and absurdly negative. Like, I just don't get it. I don't get the idea that there are all these people that are just lying in wait for somebody to, And it's not even like somebody to stumble into their world, because I didn't stumble into their world. Somebody stumbled into me. It's the weirdest thing. It's like when I go live on my Facebook page, I somehow also go live on this Republic of Kekistan page. And it's a group page, 33,000 some members, which ideally sounds like a good thing. Except this page is just, I've probably blocked 500 people from the page, and they just keep coming and coming and coming. And it's insane. It doesn't make any sense. You gotta wonder. Show live chat messages. Yes, I would like to. It's so stupid. It is stupid. It's weird. And it's it's one thing when it's some fringe group. But then when it's Facebook not letting me go live for another 2 days based on some bullshit. It's not like they're saying I did something so I can't go live. They're saying my internet connection isn't strong enough. Like, how does that even work? It just so happens that my internet connection is bad the day after they remove my video that has thousands of views on it. let's see, what was it? 4 days ago? Tuesday, maybe? Monday or Tuesday, I go live. The video, it actually goes for 4 hours. And, wow. That is fucking crazy. It, goes 4 hours and has, by the time it's done, it's 16,000 some views. So I wait a half hour and I'm like, I just want to see what will happen if I go live again, if it was just a fluke. I go live again and it's, I only go on for like an hour or something, but it gets 10,000 views, something like that. So then either later that day or the next morning, I think, I went live again. And I was only able to go on for like 20 minutes. And it got, 3,000-4,000 views, something like that. 10, maybe 1,000, I don't know, 1,200, 1,500. Somewhere in over 1,000 views, we'll say that. But I was kind of busy that day. Next day I go live. And this feed just blows up. And this one I title it KEK are punks. I'm in a Facebook group with people with basically no filter, and people get blocked from Facebook for like 3 days all the time. Yeah, it's strange how sensitive Facebook is to all that, when in reality, when they're not, like, when they don't work for me at all. Facebook isn't protecting me and my speech and my rights and my all that at all. I feel, I think, I wish I knew a lawyer. I really do. Because it's fucking crazy. And you would think, I don't know how you could define harassment, bullying, cyber harassment, cyberbullying, kind of more than what they're doing to me. I mean, other than, this is a trickier way of doing it. But it's definitely happening, and they have the coercion of Facebook. That's what I don't understand. Facebook not only seems to protect all these people, because it seems like if there was a group that everybody was coming from, I mean, there's the paper trail is everywhere. So if there's obviously this group that all these people are originating from, or video, that they're somehow they're streaming my video, and then it's obvious they're attacking me to the point where they're getting blocked left and right. Don't you think that would send up some flags? You would think, I've blocked 200-300 people. Facebook would look into it and see, wow, why is this guy blocking so many people? Nope. Yeah, like if you say anything that isn't appropriate about someone or something, they ban your profile. People are too sensitive nowadays. That's why. Yeah, but the thing is, I'm doing my own shit. It would be one thing if I was posting my shit everywhere. But I'm not doing that. I'm not spamming anybody. I'm not, it's weird. And the reality is I'm not, I'm talking about in negatives, ideals and in situations and dogmas and all that stuff. But no individual per se is being attacked. So it's strange.
It's going to be the debit card.
Nobody's here.
Is it on file? The one that ends in 0767?
Nobody's here. Well, I appreciate you stopping in, Sydney.
0767?
It's so strange. It's so hard to start over
the one
again.
That expires June 2022, correct? Yes.
Did you just read off numbers? Okay. Well, because I wanted to be out of the room.
Yes, please.
What are you going to do,
There's
right?
What? An error. Well,
How does this happen? If I'm crazy. If all this is in my head, then please just explain it to me in a way that makes sense. How does somebody get a hold of my shit so hard? I mean, how is somebody so random affecting me so tremendously? How is this group so tremendously access? How do they have such tremendous access to my page? And it's just a strange thing. It's really weird, and I don't know. All I ask for is the same opportunity everybody else has.
The young woman leading 4,400 West Point cadets praises her mom for her historic achievement. How much do you credit your mother with where you are today?
Happy. 110% of it. There's no such thing as 110%. But I'm sure he didn't get, well, and that dude that asked if you wanted to meet him at the Redford Grill, but I'm sure he didn't get banned. Never. I've had my children threatened. I had a guy threaten one time that he, oh, I got your address and everything. And threaten that I got a bullet for each of your kids and But right on, David Marks just shared my post. I don't know if it's gonna bring people here. I don't know how this is gonna work. This is such a weird situation. I never get, it's, and the strange thing is like, I don't report people. I don't do that. I look at people's pages like they're special. I know a lot of the shills that come through and the attackers, if you will, they're fake pages. But some of them aren't. Some of them are real life douchebags using their real life page, and they might have pictures of their fucking last few years. I mean, if your page is a few years old, what's up, Scott? What's up, Scotty boy? It'd be really cool if we could start bringing people into this page. I don't know how we do it. All of you guys that are awesome. Yeah, well, if we can get everybody, Scott, share this shit, please. Take 2 minutes and share this link around. I guess I don't know how to do this one. I don't know how to share this one. I don't know how YouTube works. What? I don't know how the YouTube live stream works, but I need to get my people in here because Facebook isn't letting me come in. I don't know. Did my live video from this morning go through? Because I did the option of, where you can still record a live video, and then if it allows the connection, then we'll let it go through. But I did it, and then afterward, I assumed it just basically acted like it took a video of me and then would post it. So I don't know. Did it post it?
Why don't you try boosting the signal by using your tablet as a hotspot?
I don't think my tablet's charged. Actually, I'd be willing to bet $1 bajillion $1,000,000. My tablet's not charged.
Try tapping into the Wi-Fi.
Your mom taps into the Wi-Fi. I don't think I'm having signal issues, to tell you the truth. I'm just having nobody knows about this fucking account issues. Oh, god damn it, I left the thing outside. May as well go get it. I didn't advertise on Facebook that you're going to stream here. No, haven't seen a notification. I didn't see anything, but I'm just following you. We aren't friends, so maybe that's why. I don't know. Well, right now, I'm glad you're here. If there's no notification, which isn't a surprise, I mean, Scott, you should know how that's how that works. But I mean, there should be a link for this feed, isn't there? Couldn't you share this feed onto Facebook, or at least share the link so that people can then come to this feed? I don't know. I can't share anything. See, that this is the part. I'm not allowed to share into any groups or anything like that. I'm on one of those bans. I'm on all kinds of restriction. It's strange as shit. You guys, if I could I'm the reason why I am where I am. Because I'm tenacious and I you know, I just keep going, and when they shut down one page, I make another page, and when they shut down that, I go to YouTube and you know, I'm not a quitter. So you know, it's a lot of work to get here. I didn't just fall into the place where, you know, I'm getting thousands of views. That was from work, you know, so to start over again is just a pain in the fucking ass. It's so disheartening. And I appreciate you guys coming with me. It's, you know, it's a long journey to the point where people are paying attention again, or people are over here, because, you know, I don't know, obviously nobody's coming through. I don't know how Scott found me, but that's awesome.
You know, it's just like,
And I gotta say, I gotta give Scott props more than most, because Scott was a total douchebag, or, well, did a douchebag move, and I was, like, really shitty about it. I was pissed, and, you know, because I'm protective of you guys, of all of you. I'd be protective of Scott, just like I'm protective of what he said, and I blocked him, and he went out of his way to look up the person that I was protecting, apologize to that person, and then apologize to me. Like, that's a man. A man does that. You know, you make a mistake and you acknowledge it. You don't make a mistake and you try to fucking justify it or excuse it or whatever. I gotta give Scott a lot of props. So.
But I don't know if you guys are going to have a problem with this.
You know, and honestly, that's happened once that I can think of. And that's Scott. So, again, that's some good shit right there.
Well, the other problem is that I have...
Posted and shared the fucker book. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. I got a notification from YouTube. Oh, nice. I almost tested up, man. Hey, man, I like I say, you know, I'm honest. and honesty might come out harsh if you've done something shitty. But if you've done something amazing, I'm just as honest about that. I'm not somebody that believes in, you know, withholding credit or, you know, withholding praise. We're just as responsible for the negative as we are for the positive. So, yeah, I'm titled it as it won't allow you to stream. Yeah, I titled it. Oh, I'm an idiot. Yeah, I titled it as it won't allow you to stream and check out YouTube. Right on, brother. Thank you so much. I mean, what can you do? What is happening? What is happening that some idiot like me is a problem? Like, if I'm such an idiot conspiracy theorist, just crazy, whatever it is, all the negatives that are used against me, then why is there such a problem? I shouldn't be such an issue. We are human. We make mistakes. I own my shit, good or bad, and I commend you for it, dude. Most people do not. 99% of the people I've come across don't do that shit. So I am thoroughly impressed.
Well, the other payment comes.
You know what? It's fucked up. It's like, see, I'm a silver lining kind of guy. So as fucked up as all of it is. Yesterday I did a video on here, and there was nobody joining me. Today there's 2. Tomorrow 4, and maybe the next day 8, and so on. If it doubled every day, I'd be okay with that. I'm a really nice guy when I'm not in areas. You know, I have that same problem. I think that's why we get along.
Yeah.
I don't see anything wrong with being arrogant. Well,
I just had surgery.
not arrogant,
My
it's
husband
confident.
just had surgery.
You
My
know?
son just had surgery.
I'm not only am I confident, I don't take things nearly as seriously as people should think. You know? And I know it's weird to say that based on, you know, that whole interaction, but I think there are lines. You know, I may be a guy that's fucking that's really and it'd be one thing too if it was like a personal setting where it was the two of us and you made the joke. But when the way that situation played out, it just that part is like when somebody needs compassion and you're capable of compassion but you don't, you go, you know, whatever it may be. You know, if you can't provide compassion, then remove yourself when somebody desperately needs it. And I know a lot of us deal with things through humor, and I do that a lot, but there's you know, we have to be judges of character, we have to be judges of situations and all that, and when somebody needs us, we have to be there.
My throat chakra is so blocked.
Arrogant was the wrong word, more so ignorant.
And just, I mean, you and I are on the same page. I have crystals all over my house, and I do essential oils. So I've been trying to really, and I found that my
It rocks.
throat chakra is very, very blocked.
She hates me.
So
My wife's rocks are cool. I gotta give it to her. Cold there today? Fuck yeah, it's cold. I think it said 22 degrees on the screen. 22 without the wind chill. Essential oils are the bomb. I fully agree. I'm someone that, you know, I resist talking about it more, like as much as I want to be, because it's such, you know, we bitch about problems all the time, but it's weird when you start talking about solutions, people run. So, you know, you start talking about essential oils and people go, oh no, Amway, I'm done, I'm out of here. And it's like, that's so stupid. You know, you letting preconceived bullshit stop you from hearing about something new. Doesn't matter what it is. It's stupid. You know, if you come at me with a new religion, I'm going to listen to you. Doesn't matter if it's, you know, I'm going to listen to what you have to say. You know? Whoa, you're moving around and buffering. Oh, I got to stop that. You know how hard it is for me to stand still? I get the flow. And my wife's on the phone, so yeah. I'm trying to give her some privacy. She's talking about rocks and stuff and junk and things. She just made a friend paying a bill. And it's fucking up your marriage.
Sexually assaulted 5 times, and that's what resulted in PTSD. So, yeah.
Shit's crazy.
All kinds of stuff that I'm hanging on to.
Shit's crazy. Like I say, I appreciate you guys coming, man. Somehow, like, the undertakings, it's just crazy. Fuck, trust me, I know. The amount of you puff and are so relentless amazes me. Thanks, man, I guess. No, it's one of those things where, like, again, I just, I don't mean to pat my own back, but nobody else does. So, it's like, I don't think people understand the undertaking that I'm about to take on. To switch my network, my following, from one platform to another. Do you understand how crazy that is? Oh well, I got nice and I got to the point where I'm finally able to get thousands of views every time I go live. Well, let's go somewhere else and do it. And start over completely. Because that makes sense, right? Yep. Because that's what you do when things work. You abandon them and start something new, right? Whether it's my doing or it's beyond my control, I can't tell you how many times that situation is repeated. That's what's so scary about the whole dysfunctional cycle aspect of things.
I'm ready.
Is because even when you think you're beyond it, when you think you can do this, your dysfunction is strong and it'll bring shit out of nowhere. Like what's happening to me right now. This isn't my choice. This isn't me doing this. I wouldn't switch to YouTube for anything. I'm scared of YouTube because I know they like to knock people out like crazy. So the idea of putting in all this effort on YouTube only to get shut down again is fucking silly. But what choice do I have? I could go to Patreon, I guess, or whatever, but I don't know. I just figure it's another one. Patreon, you go do it, they're just going to take that one over in a second, too. Might as well use the biggest platforms there are while they're available. You have a very active mind, and it's great, refreshing at times. It makes people think, which a lot of people don't like doing. I think a lot of people do like doing it. I think they're just not used to it, you know? I think we're so used to being dumbed down and all that, you know, we it's one of those things where even when people disagree with me and vehemently disagree with me, they still stick around and you're like, what's going on? You know? And I think it's because it's truth. Whether you like what I'm saying or not, I'm telling the truth, and truth is attractive. So you might have this programming that's telling you to avoid what I'm saying and whatnot, but your genetic memory and your intuition is telling you, no, you got to stick around, you got to hear this shit. If Alex Jones and Infowars can stream, so can you guys. Just don't try and go for the monetary gain. It'll be fine. Well, I wasn't trying to go for the monetary gain. That's what Facebook was. Like, everybody would tell me all the time, you know, why don't you switch to YouTube? Because at least at YouTube you could get paid if you get enough subscribers and whatnot. And I was always like, well, you know, I'm not into this for the money. That's why I'm giving away the music. That's why www.the-bilderberg.group.com is where the free music is. You click download, it'll ask you how much you want to pay, and you can click 0. Facebook.com/the-bilderberg-group-official. That's where all the videos are. There's actually all the videos are on YouTube too. I just don't know the actual address. It's through my bandmate's personal page because I don't think we thought that through.
Okay. Cool.
So like we have the Bilderberg Group playlist on through his thing where we should have our own channel, but stupid is as stupid does, and hindsight is 20/20. So sayings and sayings and sayings.
Right.
But the thing is, if Alex Jones is allowed to stream, how come I'm not? Whoa. I can tell you one reason. Who's the one group of people Alex Jones doesn't talk about?
Right.
Like it's weird. They have me to the point where, like, look, if I made it, if I get to the point where I'm known and what I do is known, like, you know, whatever it is. Hello, third person. Then I can be a lot more open and vocal because I'm not worried about my little tiny avenue getting squashed. You know, whereas if I was somebody already established and I said, oh, look, hey, Facebook's fucking with me. One, that would warrant attention in itself. But two, people would already, okay, so where are you going now? You know, it would be a different thing. Whereas, you know, I'm just a baby. I'm nothing. I say it all the time. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm not anything.
So that way, you know, they don't have, you know, personal information.
I speak about things that the majority of people would be able to write off as crazy just based on their programming. So it's like, how I can't be that dangerous, so what's the problem? Why don't I get the same fucking
How do I spell your name?
opportunity as everybody else? That's all I want. It's all I want. Just give me the same fucking opportunities everybody else has. And you know, I thought it might have been because I needed an update or something. Maybe that's why I couldn't go there. That weren't it. I think they're just trying to do everything they can to shut me down. You can't not to shut me down, but to make me quit. You know, I've divulged this ideal before, but
That's fantastic. What is
idea.
Pushkar? What nationality?
The whole idea that they, instead of just shutting me down, because if you just wiped my page out, it would be fuel. You know, you fuel my fire. I would look, and I would have, you know, shit to be like, hey, look it, they keep shutting me down. Look at blah 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 blah. That you guys would have something that it would validate. Whereas this way, it's like, you know, I'm just gonna quit. From your perspective, I'm just not going live anymore, and I just quit. From my perspective, it's just so fucking hard. Why do I keep trying? So I just quit. That's much more effective than them shutting me down.
Then they have their own wholesale account, and then you can order whatever you want, whatever you want.
The one thing about they is they are patient. And they're not in my situation. They're not desperate. You know, I got a new song about to drop. Made by the guy who made Stevie Wonder's hits.
Yes.
You know, it's an expensive song, $1,500 song. Oh, it hurts. It hurts so bad. BT Dubs, I need you to go to the bank today.
Yeah.
Robert needs his other check. It's crazy. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm doing doing my best. I'm doing my best. And it's the strangest. It's the strangest. You know, if I could blame this on my laziness, I would. I could. You know, it would be easier to take if I was just able to say it's because I'm not putting in the effort. I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. That's not the case.
Western medicine with essential oils, chiropractic, acupuncture.
It just doesn't make any sense.
It's going to be like a whole health, and the best part, no
I just don't know.
This is not, they want to get away from that. So it's going to be more like a gym membership where you pay like $100 a month, and you can go in anytime and get full integrated health care for yourself. You know?
I don't know what to do, guys. I'm trying. Like I say, the number hit 3 for a split second. So,
Yes.
hopefully tomorrow we can get a few more people, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I had a lot to say today, but I forgot.
Exactly.
I forgot what it was.
Yep. Yep.
I gotta start writing shit down. I keep saying that. I gotta start writing down these things that pop in my head throughout the morning before I go live.
So I looked into natural solutions.
We have blue sky for the day so far. We'll see if it. Oh, I guess not. We had blue sky a little while ago, and now that's here. That was weird. Let's see what it is south of me. That's the north sky. Let's check the south sky. South sky shows what I was talking about. It was blue, and then this thing just rolled in. This bunch of square clouds. And if you look, it's all squares. Look in the empty spaces. You can see there's all right angles and squares. That shit is not what you think it is. I don't know, man. Look, go play Skyrim. Look at the sky. Tell me it's not the same. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow, I guess. We'll see. We'll see if Facebook lets me go live. We'll see what happens. If Facebook does let me go live, I'm going to start directing people here. Because why not? See you guys. Thanks for sharing, by the way, Scott. Appreciate you coming in and hanging out with me for a bit. Talk to you later, man.
You know, so they do so many things like that. Like I just